and after so WhatsApp text messages in na so no me train ni na e wa hanoma making kan ni na se ne send the fata making kan ni na eso amount and then the bedin komo ye pan for Ebetina say na fe yedin komo Awal Mohammed or your national communication team member of the MPP Obetina say na fe Solomon Owusu director of communications United Party UP Plus and also Ebetina say ene anopay na fe honorable TD Vondi MP Chifo Atimokwa of the NDC and also Betina say na fe yedin komo na ahwe de ekọ ene de eba issues no edosu ye pa. Now president is in town with AF France about to chair an emergency cabinet meeting regarding the issues of fuel prices and all that. And when you know yeah they won't update na ebeba sinebeya woso obete de ko any de ben indeed and right in and say fuel no above from drastically when the news went around to say omo kono ekwan etumi ka kire won say am 2 weeks break until the income run now for metoa kono so de minti bi da is interesting say etumi ebanesa but ka omko kan ye ba sa no ama niema ababa format today from 119 or so per barrel dollars about almost about 91.90 there about and no na 91 ho call me nim anopa bi ba kwa do de I haven't checked. But indeed, a call from Kakra and also no, but still we need to see what will come out of the meeting na ebabe ekoswono. Me de health segment no ebe to some but answer no. This is what I find out this morning, and Rich is very interesting. No financial transaction with a Ghana card yet, says National Identification Authority. And they are saying that issue press statement and April 8th and 9th 2026, and they are telling us say the National Identification Authority has issued a firm denial of recent claims suggesting that the Ghana card now can be used to perform financial transactions, describing the information as inaccurate and misleading. So na ye whichever financial transactions they're talking about as somewhere in Ghana for ye is it the one na ye call sebi ye could be account almost in for Ghana card nembra and now say Ghana card name no ye dey financial transaction card no and one sem no all can and I said din na no as I say hwehwem na fi hu de call any de but me nkwa homa so na me name Dr. Siama ending come from C4C specialist liver specialist limited. You know more ending and come and for your health segment, you know your health talk, you know, and then and not pay your segment today. They bro every single morning, Monday to Friday. Be a day bro 7:49 exactly. You know, yan twaso na your doctor ending come na VM back na de akebiano your family so doc. What to make a more change? I'm a call about a Kessben TV.
Oh, yeah, near Penny, how about the Daruma, Vibia Boko, Mr. Shoswell?
A radiator, Miss Omuya, boys, the same kind of
your voice, girls can you find any animal bank count?
I guess, you know, I'm from issues, maybe I some economic copy, guess the name of power. They guess the no much more how. Because I said the boys in Unkwana, they be on how my mama. I said, oh, yeah, some more. Boys want them. No, and some Bakubu Honoma, a John Mupa, so Bakubu Honoma, and some maybe then a boys and they do so about Wano, and I said, no, Omun son in 10 terminal. Dear Hina made Dr. Omonum, and them said, Miss near boys Maka, Jamie the my doctor and some issues. So the doctor there, boys, doctor, you know,
boys were information.
No more back no more na enche no mujun so mo sorry sa no mujun so akama ase no na ye mo na say ba ko no no manage no mu na chance adun so no de hin no munye.
Yes, honestly say and saba body no na body need to ma ojun sa a very good sign say or organs no age my. That means if you na alcohol or body no try so EBA film. It is a body need to name EDR, not just if you na alcohol and money to body. So it answers the question said I was seeing your dear a bit me free body name. Your pet and son say better na body name. After all, the only benefit of alcohol is Emma oko euphoric and now happy kaka because of be because Emma euphoric, yeah, the euphoria aspect of it. And apart from that, there's no benefit of alcohol. The alcohol itself is a toxic. And your body name is a toxic, you know. Now be money there, also free. So it's good if you are using the washroom and then you are sweating. It's good. It's a good sign that organs may activated almost my. But say oh no, sit one more no mother. Yes, that is a danger. It means our body needs to me and you.
What's it?
Yeah, that's a danger. It means our body needs to me and ye alcohol no. And 10 times alcohol now is accumulating in your body.
Sorry,
yes, senior, please. Your body no air accumulating alcohol in now to me, and it's the danger. I don't know idea of how bad. That's why it will be a chronic alcoholic person. No, or do maybe no 1, 2, 3, 4 thoughts are still not a grandin, but who are no be done, who can 1 thought penna. I say a different level. And yes, our capacity. Send your boys can work up and yes all work up. It's so sad or body at some point to me alcohol which is a serious problem.
And I have been sent to more and boys Makubudin sorry. My fans and I be all grounds or grounds send your papa.
Debbie, it's the and then I just gradually organs maybe cultural said they cannot work properly. It is any panel over say or Jonsa. Most of the time, not Johnson or color a deep yellowish because in Sio Crown more now on the San Crown no in Siompo. The urine is deep and a pebia who was also top war and then I say so on top war nice or yareno.
And then I Richard I catch them in one top and you castle no, but I know cancer boys can't like top up and up. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
When no, it shows. Your body tells us a lot.
Yes,
it tells us a lot. On one culture, I say, "Son, is to me, ibium." Till now, Musa, and that is a serious issue.
Dog, boys of what I say, or China, they mean boys will be boys will issues too much. Make a guess when I guess you don't want the Abanafi, me no market can see, and your boy guess and the no. Nana and yan twas where ODF and nano pay.
Senior, and the person make chair you didn't come off Liverton home. Na me pacho SSL Liverton you draw and was what see for see the abajaso. Na Nijuma titri wa and say, your bread bois, your bomb de root titru, say a bois sonny and mojaso. Bois break it down a year fat near alcohol in your man who doing a year if fear ever the animal. Liverton Kenya Brebuono. And to Brebuono, you study the histology of Brebuona, and my own say you'll be a friend of sinusoid. Sinusoid near blood vessels. I want Brebuonimo. Brebuono so here moja, so that moja ye betting alcohol. Now Brebuono so yan my enzymes are hodwa. A war Brebuonimo, a breaky, a year in Roma. A breaky, a year chemicals, a whole drop so my and so much in Kenya or Muye. Now, ma, the one ability or this one emoji say to me, the one ability or the produce a year proteins, a whole drop my and also it me, the one ability or the bois with metabolism. Metabolism, I send your body need break it down in Niane, so our body need to break it down in the Anini. How if the answer I can watch me, so body need breaking it down. That's the metabolism function of the one. The insane body no na a hepatocyte, a special tissues, what the body my because the parenchyma cells no. Bombardier breaking sano down into the air from acetate and to acetyldenine. No, breaking it down further into carbon dioxide and water. enti na wo sweat enti na wo kɔ urine no na wo body no kyerɛ sɛ ye ejuma ye liver no na wo saa ability no de yes ejuma no liverton kenya brebo no e ma saa detoxification function amato no din the zoom lion function brebo no timi aye ni ye enti nsa no kɔ nipadua no mu a detoxification beba chemical bi kɔ nipadua no mu a detoxification beba enuane bi a eni kwan se ba nipadua no fatty foods bebre ba nipadua no ma bowel production na brebo no edi mu akotini ye pa se be break it down sa ye fa emulsification breaking down all the fat so that you better use to the energetic aspect of the fat no brebo no be ye ni nyina amaye liverton ekenya brebo no mani di sa adwuma no ebiom yan so so bi a ye wo diabetes ye wo hypertension ye wo arthritis condition bia no ye hia liverton esan say ehwehwe mama ye ho say ye brebo no e wo important role on your pancreas ye organ e produce insulin somatostatin pancreatic polypeptide and glucagon when na special hormone and endocrine functions bi wo a e bo ama ye digest ye duane ye ama ye break it down ye sugar kra we ni pedua no mu ye ye liver no store bi ama ye no na oboa pancreas no liverton eboa brebo no emotumi boa ye pancreas mo store sugar ni bi ye ema ye enti ye no diabetes e duro kra ye ema no se ye sihye ni beba form keke nanso C4C ne se organ cry was a boy na ejuma ye no e was a tumi kenya na ejuma obrebo ka ho o pancreas e ka ho eti liverton e kenya obrebo no na o se o pancreas no so den e mo no so ahoɔden ne bed ne da no so na ba form ebiom sa eduro na wo nom for diabetes no so e was a metabolize and you see I said the drug metabolism function no liver and yes it is the first point of contact with global nicodianum after the GIT no say be brebo ni mu na brebo no so ato no bo ase eyi mu ahoɔden ni nyina e ma waste bi a wo mu no wasan age e de ama your kidney no so e de aba abonti it liverton e bo ama ne yes ka say brebo no produce bi e fe nitric oxide nitric oxide is a vasodilator. Adie be a vasodilator, just say be adiemu. It's your blood vessels, no. You hear say be patent enough all the time. It don't be so that akumani bar and face external force of pressure be a akumani more excessively in kofa hypertension and kofa thrombosis and kofa edema and kofa akumayari be a emma into liverton ebwa akuma ebwa obrebo na brebo no produce nitric oxide no na ebwa emma hypertension no so perform emma circulatory response no so aba form ebiom what problem with high blood cholesterol kai so cholesterol area dey be a yehia what that friend angiogenic property say your damages be your memory between your blood vessels ni mu cholesterol production ba why never produce cholesterol no your liver so that cholesterol be na about the repair damage no enye sa damage no cause wa the endothelial tissues na your blood vessels ni be say akai say expose your blood vessels no na ma your moja ba pot say koko aba po ebasa wonya good circulation it mean increase chances of stroke it mean increase chances of hemiplegia onsa online baby bejojo it mean increase chances of constipation it mean increase chances of memory loss it mean increase chances of hallucination anxiety and how be breaking the danipediano so a healthy liver ebwa produce all these necessary components abeboa command so ato ne boa se abo mesel wo so a bia wo dia no akwakoye se efia hodro wo frafra ndro bebre enom ne nyina ye efia hodro e ba oni pedia ne mu obre abo no e wa ahoden a xenobiotic metabolism function ebeye ni ye aboa o spleen e ma o spleen so sa apoptosis function that say every 120 days or red blood cells have to die naturally the same any animal ba osome so bia sebio omfanche me obekọ efichire no saa na yankopon ahihye ne say ye wonyema bi woni pedua no at every point in time I was saying no so a shed off no free body no into your blood no your red blood cells no every 120 days bia they die naturally they all die not for asan ba elunti say ye fisa na wontimi yin free body no now spleen ain't me wow liver ain't me ni sa fini film pe na new ones na beba no eni dada ni nyina bomu enyi na more chances of a cancer kosoro more chances of a tumor kosoro me so cancer ni tumor so ba we know the danger and then the or how it me do to ni pediano so mesro but modiana ma hunsan kalivoto na component o livoto me chalcedonium magos Maakye ahodo ni nyina no enkenya obrebo no na ntimi ndi jumani ye emfa maw myself Pomodiana Kai say Liverton there Abamo BR from 12 years and above FDA approved myself pregnant woman me no bedi nkomo achirechiro bibi ansana mama wafa ebi so kura wo a na ebi kura wo de no wo hepatitis A B C D E anaya catch us say wo HCC hepatocellular carcinoma cancer na kokra my top brebo ni mu pacho ohia Liverton mesel say baby a wo bia no ma wonsanka Liverton
log wakasa enunti no ene mepon eye anopempon be 9:45 10 what is sama pon na ode farmer delivery media no o ma me 2 why na mo fan brema no pay ya ewo eye Kessben as that 20 hours hey ya na mo fan ma wada media enti ye no mo a ye be oda make o kan say esese ebi mu so besra na omo behwe omo ho pom ansa na ebia omo hia bi so omo hia eno no ye mra hen enkran pe anasa henfa
you see there Automotive C4C all over Ghana and to some extent some parts of Europe or Netherlands specifically na Ghana had the Cape Coast you were Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden agona odo be so na important home pacho branch kese pa ho Kumasi so in Ashanti region where Juso Kwamo Jache Junction and Accra had the Adenta SDA Junction the pacho branches ni na start ejima 7 a.m. on the dot na upon 5 p.m. na treatment plan de bia no make say your baseline investigation I was say your organs ni na hu be bia asemato no wansa na ye Kenya omonti mesel these various location ni na no okwa obetini access C4C liver specialist hospital na kai say e bia na untumi access because of a distance and a location nti na ma weni enya oyakra number medi to je offer 24/7 ya dajo so na enije sam say free delivery so the amount the be will be an bebre ho asomdwem promo be cost wa e chere say more than 2 bottles ubenya special discount nti senior o dey say no unim say you are sorted out only how kra let's say obi a oti and bia so on fa number na on free 050 00 40 331 050 00 40 331 and now say 050 00 40 328 050 00 40 328 C4C liver specialist hospital ya say obre bo e ya won kwan tikai na hye no so na kai say ya diendo ni di ya treatment plans ni di ti na bi ya ka say once treated forever treated anopay ra that's be Yankopon ka ho no pamfo nyina ho
yes so yeda wasepa na me kokan girls na girls for send me message into no message no me be ma wo chino mo so mo ne yepie anwumre aya mo ye ne mabi na me bisa say that time no mo ye no aya na say nye mebobo so ma wo china na one girls edi nkomo because obi asani abasisi a as a girls so mo respond enye izo o mo de ba ku bia be hu hia yi pa because so mo omo shi your pocket ni mu de di bibi that time no mu di no na it saying dog won de mechire no
Matiase pa
enti no ochino be chesho mu de enti a mo mu di this time no and enti no ye beba na sesi american de me na me si pe 2 sesi obi so order 2 enti say 4 and say odeba and na no pay Richard appear so pe 2 enti no sesi ay 4 and say eba enti no pay say na kwanso eba ye da se pa Yane Dr. Isiamane eni na di nkomo from C4C liver specialist hospital and na yene no edi enkomo sesi ano check out time now is 5 minutes into the hour of 8 a.m. midin Edama Sanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah Kessben Maakye sunie and wasugusu ewo 92.9 FM Kessben Accra and afi so hweme ewo Kessben TV and then on DSTV channel 364 on Go TV channel 121 and afi so Facebook Kessben TV and afi so no Kessben 92.9 and also Kessben TV. Your WhatsApp messages and also text messages na patofa ni na bra na fe yendi enkomo. Metiesi issues has to do with the National Road Safety Authority and in someone omoda ababe tudwa sisi when it comes to car ba ku bia ababe pie mu popular pa wo Ghana memo hanama ka Vox ya ka ho asemi. No Hunkomo and Ababeto Jasisiano. So and press conference was held around Maliba area penyon da National Road Safety Authority ano Edin Sembi atutudwa efa eye vox no. Before this time, before the press conference na omama ye hint did that. Na Ghana for so ama hint say vox na aba no edwane dodo. The way you call accident no air Dawson and no e be sha ha adwene ye nti yenhwe na yenka ho asem ye and ho asem no e beto ho ama indeed National Road Safety and National Road Safety Authority for e ka say ombedi ho adwuma na bibia etumi akọ ye na yahwe de ekọ and indeed me share na fe me nkwa homa no so before me share me comment no me ne eye Miami MP Achim Swedro MP Endi enkomo Honorable Kennedy Nyako Osei anase Honorable Kennedy Osei Nyako oye ranking Emma eye Roads and Transport Committee ewo eye Parliament ye no endi enkomo emfa eye sadi we ho why post be and very interesting and I really want to touch on it. That is my own honorable Miami constituency honorable Namnen Rebecca Sano and the 31 minutes ago and this is what it is. I tracked it on the social handle or say. And as much as I agree that we need to take our safety issues on our roads seriously, I think this directive by the National Road Safety Authority are too harsh and will worsen the unemployment situation in the country. What the government could have done was to limit the distance of these cars could travel to. For example, the National Road Safety Authority could have come out with a guideline to restrict these cars from traveling beyond 20 kilometers for commercial purposes. We cannot legitimize the operation of Okada and even go further to back the operations by laws and decide to ban the operations of Toyota Voxy for commercial purposes. I will urge the National Road Safety Authority to reconsider their decision and rather come out with an operational guidelines with these vehicles. This one is coming from the Honorable Kennedy Osenya, who is on the line. And then expansion of some of these matters that we raise and very critical we need to deal with. Honorable Baba Kessben TV so and I face Kessben 92.9 FM. So make sure some when constituency be a bokode.
Yo me hoye Kojo me chon kache sem dirisi na hoye pa
Erade adom me hoye pa na nu na hoye press conference na me sure na me review ba na pressure nti obende obo humodin that's it na your constituency to saying we say we are fine.
Ya me adom boni bia ni o so me say Achim Swedro mpeso ase de da bia asumdie nko na wo basabasa bia nsi ho nti asumdie ho
yeah that's pa now because we are ranking member we are transport and routes committee in parliament and I mean it's interesting. I mean I read your message your Facebook message as well. Now yemfa the okay kind na yemfa share the be why you saying say you too harsh? I mean, say Sebi cars no kum timemufu a honorable. Why would you want to say too harsh from an authority who want to, I mean, halt Sebi accident on our roads?
Yo, Kojo, mama no wase na minchi we tiafo. Inti e ma me kansa ne say Sebi me mfuaso say cars na me yakwan so a Sebi a driver for Ibri emfa me fa ne say abotre ana say omumfa nimdie bia mfa nto ho na emom da bia omutwi no sene omupe a bibiri ekoba na akwanhia akora akobam na nipa hwere ho nkwa ene de kekeka ho no nti mi de hihye bia aban ebeye ana say National Road Safety Authority beto akwanma betumi abbo nipa nkwa ene me fa me say ejapade ho ban wo yakwan so de efoa so 100%. O hwe omumra ya omoye ya National Road Safety Authority Act for ya omoye ya na me chairman bi di akote pa na ye pass ye ne ye pese make sure say we continue na wonam ya kwanti mpon so maybe bia wona mo Ghana bia wote se wote temu se wote motor su wote bicycle su se obambo no mu ye dene a ense se obi etumi ede mefa ne se next time bi etumi de be sound abeje wo nkwa afiri wo nsem nti abi aye ni wo pa na de me see say na ha me kakra na etwetwe maso we me ankasa me personal view not the view of the minority
sure
and I said the MPP as a party my personal opinion
very well
no na me follow discussions the ekoso national road safety authority on press conference omo na concerns omo raise ni na they are all legitimate especially omo can say Voxy Toyota Voxy ebi o ha right hand drive no ma be two no ma ba be left hand drive and me busa me ho say the di kan abaya na e ma ho kwan na o mo de right hand drive no o mu tua sika cause abaya so pesika revenue o mu tua no mo pa mo clear from port because the man na chire prefer say o the right hand drive e back room a yemra no etia our lost bans it
okay
into some proponent the right hand drive on eba on pa kwan ba so no mo de ba e di be wuro o mem ni na na port wo into obi ji hu sika into o man no e se aban hia sika into kotobe ku ba kura no bi di be ba kura e san sa aban hia sika nti ni ya jin sika no na ya man kwan no obi aba na na matra on no mama right hand drive cars aba na bi manya ho kwan so e de ye commercial activities say first time right hand drive eba memu ano ye ma ya allow man buy we allow bibiri abedi na you see achian so emuye ti sa ban say opese obani sa right hand drive no a boxy ones no e de ye trotro no a me fuaso but dia left hand boxy Toyota cars e wo ha enye right hand left hand e wo ha na make say so we put to prove now say say cars no do one nya accident nti yamba ne no a aja say wo de moja sia so na person wo de sise bi ba to say put to prove e de be say and de be bread sa cars ni na jima say ya o person stop Toyota Voxia the first car e kun ni power mem han pa ye your friend is saying Mercedes Benz trottery 207
exactly
kuni patching bibia we wan say Toyota Hacia white ya kokumasi
yes
one ni pa kunu okuruma nti to now say it's say Toyota box you know accident penti ya ba na say they are trying to bring a law to discriminate among so who are being the betumi aso so out of Toyota boxes so so the be adwuma no won sa akọ no manya bia hwe omoye ni omba nti so also put to prove o memu asa adwuma ni ya nti so also put to prove wa ba ne a e da de opesa o kire ne say nipa na okoto no de ye adwuma na onya bi hwe ne ma e school no na che say and don't let you maybe and yes you move. And they say, okay, increasing unemployment. That is not the solution. I say, what they share banner for safety purposes on our road. And then I also be post I make also can say. Maybe the match can make one as they propose ama abano and say National Road Safety Authority and say. And then among 5 measures and guidelines all that Toyota box, you cannot travel. What the commercial purposes are. You cannot use it to travel beyond 20 kilometers. Okay. More than 20 kilometers.
Okay.
Remember I'm saying, Accra, what the year from Accra to Nsawam. That is the farthest you can go. From Accra, Central. What quality are any Nsawam? Now from Accra to Nsawam, Mirikabaya, now bet me a qua, but Kunipa. Untumi na mention so many say e one themselves because ya ban no completely ya allow them and mom friend. I think that it's too harsh and a bit to me are complicated already the unemployment situations I want memo it will worsen it and pampas will be a They should reconsider their decision and rather come out with measures. Now, the free right. And you have left in the South of register, can or history. Can one, only I'm saying, one, young can correct. See, I can't cry. Saka, a bar. Yashano, what's on my Jumusica? Aqua Bambutum. What the aqua, a DVL. Yayana assessment. I declare. Vehicle document here. You disappear the buy. What can you just say? A right hand drive.
Exactly.
Nippon to buy a car. What the see other could see left. Russian, what discuss and say? Pesica, say the Pesica more mine. What it? Now we are not more to know the year Juma. What I catch and say, so I'm saying, young time correct.
Because we do a idea with the Hoswa. We do Hoswa, yes, I test. In terms of test, and they can identify, say, what to steer no FE, right, upper left. Yes. Ah, yes, I charge you near some number plate official. Yes. So that is why Ghana for you worry no what you mean, show my fast system in my view. I'm an register, I'm an number plate, I'm an ye. What catch us or the Kokumasi or the Koswedru or the Ko Etapa. I'm a man or Quenya Navy, and we are saying otherwise.
Yes, and you know, I had been saying, yes, I do my way in our way. Many panic to you because that's all clear. One will lose a legitimately. What follow Rasso and to be an hour back at and say, don't me penny. And I go on in a mini, you know, many of you say, National Road Safety, your 30 should go back, sit down. Possibly, I'm going to need the data of all this car, our DPLO, the owners, and invite all of them for a forum. All the owners of these cars, all these bosses, invite all of them, whether for those commercial or those structural, invite all of them for a stakeholders meeting. Number one, here, and you may be not very soon. The right hand and no two about left, because the data, the information is with the DVLA. The National Road Safety Authority should publish all of them and warn Ghanaians that these cars, right hand and the two about left hand, the danger of it involving a serious accident on the highway is very high. So nobody, no promoter, no traveler should use this car. So publish your numbers now, details with all their registration numbers, so that people will be aware.
Okay. How about this one? Because we'll be there better was say if indeed we want to deal with their voices or masses, especially like you, what you actually we not Nankasan and Kese or Malibam Church, we said the ones that are left now are correct in idea, it can work, but the ones now yet to if you right number left, those are the ones we are chasing out of the system, or we should limit it and all that. Obviously, say interestingly. A cars your friend the vets war most of them, majority of them are dear boat in Wubane de Kikanka win right to left and a garages assassinina. So how is road safety authority going to deal with those cars too? Because almost to be called some to be called a Kofrodia will be to be for boat if you are Kofrodia and all that.
Very much concern. Medium, say almost about 90 or 90, even 99% of all the vehicles they walk room have. I'm for the commercial activity, whether taxi or Uber, they are all right-hand driver. I could change it in Nako left one. And I'm saying, man, you can't cry. And all registration, DPLA will prevent the custom for the man find a man in the DPLA has the power to prevent them from registering that car because they have all the data. But DPLA so say me tell them ni pesika now who person nipa nkwa ashuwa. We are exchanging the lives of the people, innocent people, for money because remember that this guy say about yeska DPLA yeska, which is very very bad. No cost for men one car. You make crime as hand driving. The only time this country can allow a right-hand car to enter into this country is on diplomatic level. They say breaking say Sabi omukuro right hand car no mo drive no because they have their mission here. Their consulate here, and it is allowed. They are allowed to bring their cars because and yes, over hand, you know, car for left hand on their bar. It is allowed.
Okay.
It is allowed. It is saying you can say, yeah, toy cars, yeah, they might drivers in the it is allowed. We are able to buy left-hand cars at our embassies for them to use it, even in UK. It's happening here. Essentially, you know. Indeed, Amaleba, who said, Sanya, ya allow right-hand cars, yes, it's steering wheels, not air causal accident. They shouldn't limit it only to worse. But if we limit it to every car, Chrome hand one, let to the sea. Now, this is a question. When you say, or the sea and the sea left here, it will carry you, put the weight level of balancing to the tent, say, because of the apple left into the SSS or the answer way to her, load, so that it will hold the care family. As I said, but so because right now we see who the back left here. You have changed the whole equation, and the moment here about kakra and now I say oh swallow portals kakra about too many people women in Ibiana. We have all the data. Yes, happen here. DBLA has all the data. It's there. It is about the person here. National Road Safety Authority to work hand in hand with DBLA and MMTD and make sure that they will clamp down on all those vehicles. Not only allow them to operate on our roads.
Honorable, Aban is saying, no, if Parliament ever back, would you want to see DVLA, road safety, any performer Kenya? I don't know whether standard board is even inclusive, any Mama Kenya to come before committee and ask maybe Parliament to address some of these issues because they're very important.
Standard board for standard authority for so they are all corporates because some report they have reps at the port. And you may be a baby, and they have to assess it. They have reps at the port. They are also part of it. This is a very serious national issue, national matter of concern. I say it to me crazy. You see, our parliament,
yeah,
back here. It will be the last week. It will be the last week in May.
Okay.
The third week in May. My bumpire said. It do that time now. Now, buying two, and Amobia was and Semiwa. I will raise it on the floor. Now, matching a year if you now doing members are doing SSO. Nama AJ, a yes speaker, Obama, Paima, by partisan committee, and also a year roads and transport committee, you know. Now, maybe you did the leadership of a trade and industry committee because Ghana Standard Authority, you know, under them. Now they leadership of finance committee because finance committee, you know, Ghana Revenue Authority, which custom is under them. No, okay. National Road Safety Authority for. Now you to me and draw a road map. Now you make sure says we are able to clamp them down to make sure say they will not use it to carry to do any commercial activities. Some person connect baby they are so they are very to me and finding go to me they educate no but no so since I saw because maybe I know in the bush and namu na wo ka na ya papa na wona mo na ono the ababe ball and yes so the ball careless na bibinti na babe hia na wabe hia wa kwansia wu ana se wababe pra kasi bia who said no you resume I will take the matter up na ya baby I bet me akama kusi
ana bo be dance but wo kwen na me pese me bisa se anyi bia wadama road markings no ye hwan asede because you look as if say road markings where you can from N1 down to Medina down to all the highways I have used. I mean recently no road markings in so drivers here nam so who say unam infin especially 3 lanes no asa wo ben obi asa woni me bia wonam the tracks are not there paintings na wo kwan no so ni nyina no apepa enenye ne ache honorable menim de eseso ohwesa de we omumu hwan na ne dia no
nti kwan bia a wo kulum ha bia no ehye agency bi ase
okay
ti meba ne se ufa Accra nkranyina akwanya wa nyina ye urban roads
okay
unless ebi wa a remote areas a ebi a na mo de akose feeder roads ase but do na wa Accra kuro kase enum nyina na is under urban roads
okay
urban roads wona yo ma say yes so mo de contractor na wo ye kwan a ase so the road markings and the signs so ebe etoso etiso se epepan so a eyo mu so ma say yes o mo be ma contract na company fufura o mo de be ma akoso akwakoye road markings
okay
say your highways and answer trunk road so a Ghana Highways Authority for so said yeah so make sure that there be road signs and the markings so also so when classing kwan so ya tile so kota egusun so you feeder roads for so said yes say on the road markings and the signs so ebesi so nti say juma kuo mi ensan akwa bia wo mamu bia obi anim na bia and obi anim say and I said yes say o make sure say road markings and signs it's so obi a etwam a obetumi ehu na Ghana ha no sebe sani emra ye adwuma wa manone no ye mfa nya adwuma wo omemu a obi betumi ehu kura say ya be si ho say ya man warning say within the next be about 2 minutes and after 1 minute they say bumping on ahead ba America o de be ba no oduru bumping ne so ansa no betia break no na de na jump no no etim say bam they don't care about road signs they don't care just as a mamu hanu emranu nya juma everybody is doing whatever they want and nobody is also ready to punish anybody because nka road signs omo bus enya traffic light nkwa na obi bus we say echi no
zebra crossing
MMTD so nkoma ye no mo cameras ni CCC all this vantage point and almost finding people who are abusing maybe a road sign I actually say you cannot overtake now overtaking na say you chisan ko na you finding on big ya I think say Ghanaians or a lot of people are almost they will begin to learn some kind of sense in a hard way but obi ahụ nti obi ahụ dị ope wakwa so nti na ekunkum bebre esisi accident bebre ekunkum nipa bebre wo yakwa so me nka say measures wo no mo a ye road signs ni measures wo accident is you approach the crash mo measures but it minimizes it nti senka you follow sa road safety measures no kwan ya dia tututum ni ade wo follow it minimize accident that always occur on head-on collision on that aspect. Maybe to me up so by it is our editor or memoir.
Anawo yebeda se repemu no yebesan edi nkomo bi eda se pa Ghana fo nyina so eda wase pa
yo ni ya se
ye ne eye de honorable Kennedy osenya ko ene no edi nkomo no achimso dro MP na face osan ranking member about road and transport committee ene no edi nkomo led by lawyer Amaliba Erezi se omu nyina no enche omudomo nsa ebekeka omo ama bibia etumi akọ down they will seize those cars no and no nkomo any edi and especially the ones that right hander ye two upper left garages no aye ho adwuma ne nyina no ene edi ho enkomo we beka say then ye trotro kra wo krom han nyina no first sa cars ne nyina no seat ni mo ye ba ya na ye seat no na ye the seat no agugum ene ye kọ garages na na yakọhyehyɛ seat ne nyina agum ade ye de fa eniema no sisi ye de fa nipa na wo hwɛ trotro bi enam kwan so pa ne alacha bi aye enam kwan so a ukra roadway de ode nam a Eyasem. Martin John and Ejiso Domia Bra or say good is many thanks to our National Road Safety Authority, but they shouldn't only look at Voxy but the other cars as well, and even some of the drivers also don't qualify to be on our road, so they should check that one too. Regards to my mother anti Equia Ajenkwa of Esansi Buntifufu and Ode Nedia Ebaye. And check na ye the discussions in now so Ashisha. So but this one is Teacher Bonti from Asante Achim. He says good of one say good morning Kojo Preko, good morning to you too. Bonti or say Ghana the hypocrisy is too much. Toyota Voxy passed through port. Big ups to my lovely one, Millicent. Also, Nedia or de Ebaye and no. That can in a making canina so I'm 31 minutes into 8 a.m. Men call now fame many hospital papa. Many a hospital demo. Many hospital or fans. Hospital and the machines in no a current. A year 2026 and beyond. Hospital at just year up to grade. Just grade no a grade 1. Just a grade 1. No, I should know you. I'm on a matinasi no mabedi come make a kingdom. Hospital, special hospital at what abasisi asisi de obwa uni baby akọ hwa nesese wokọ na okọjo fans wokọ hono bebo pa bibi abokọ de
boss nyame adom
ekwa checks bibi abokọ de bibi aye fine oh ye de radio sepa Jack bibi aye fine
boss nyame adom
o ba fa trotro
trotro de nyanya kai de
no an ye be fa
na o ka trotro de ba ku bi nam ayikwan
twetwe mic ne ben oye na kana
aya na ba ku bi nam Dankwah kwan so
okay
was a chair ambulance.
Wow.
You know, this is a man for shooting us in same. Now, only option. Obey, cast equation.
Anyone now, Atia, now hospital will be a doctor for no be a kingdom, papa kingdom, no way.
Pa, so the Chakasia, Mamma.
Mr. Kaya semi channel pa
was so Happy East Town. So,
yes, Genesopa, Geneso,
when you say East, a man for Bian Coco, so shed that's it, or Mobabe that Kingdom Medical Hospital. Ti manfo buo mumuni ade na manfo so pa ho de
anya ba
ti me de me Kingdom papa aka se be ya ye no hospital near sanitary site
we ho ade no
aka ho
eno so hu hia pa na ka che papa Kingdom se me da na se mabubbo jensen no mabubbo
ti ne makoyi
tutu say tutu tutu we na no pasa
no one has confidence na pass too much
na de mabubbo pa
say duma no ye na ye ni ya afi wo ba be ye duma we no so bibia de ye
no an me nam jensen say emu ye wakasa pa emu ye
tremendous no so me na me de be ma na dia mama mi
okay
ti wo jensen no so tremendous
okay na ye bibia set enya bad cry yankwa hospital for mumie ni nkomo
boss anopai ye be stress ansa na ye be ka hospital no asem no obi wo dodo no a omo wode say obekọ any pharmacy shop and a herbal shop be ben no odu wonu ma wo musa kingdom product no the over 15 years ago ye dey hahamani no bna ye yen na ye seti pace no amanfo di echi a ye de garlic ye dro kan ya no pa di esimanim wo hai abusua bi anya bi bebo omo ye friend Kingdom garlic bitters edro ni nie na de tense ese no yasasin su tobre mu ehwemu ni anesifo ni doctor fo wa hai obusa omo mbeka cho se ebra ye ta fire de pa na ye bra ya na ewiem aye no fon ase nsuo totonom ni ade no o ta fire de na enunti na wunya Kingdom garlic bitters anopa de kura mi na no mo a ebetumi aboa ma bo ho ba free yade ahodo nyina ho Kingdom no nya dura jiso yade ansan na wano maka cho se etese kanetiti dido no a na ye maamenum ye dido ni si wono mo na no pa wano bi ansan no wadidi awia ba num bi anwumo po adwuma na uko school ba obanum bi sana Kingdom adro yitie eyabusuamu nyina de anya nkwankra dia wo num na so oba num bi onana num bi oyire num bi wo sai chicken so num bi na etumi bo na bo ho ba free yade ho Kingdom garlic bitters enemba eneno ye cholesterol basuru bebrebe a edru bebia behe kwabrane wode ne sato wa na asensene ne nan to wa na asensene obu wono a wose wota yade no nyade ya na me yem hyehyeme ma won a ya no wose wota yade no ye wo 5 working days in a week obehe 3 days no ayare 2 days no de be kwa adwuma no papa dia e be wedi pe Kingdom garlic bitters ana capsules no mame na ntumi mu ma hode mapa emra di padua no emuo jense ne de boss aka ho asem da nya de se mekuma so bo ho edro ne de no ana di no wadanse mesi nipa titiri a mehia wo nyina me de Kingdom jense ne mo no otwa mi pruse eti ese mi so fans ne gia na meje kosan se me de Kingdom jensen pa ne mo ma no mo so de akwakoye adwuma ne makwa na ni oba nso bia wonya infections bi ebi kura no a wonya infection but also tremendous na oje adro preko za bo amane ma etumi akwa na ni nti aropa de obi amowura pharmacy shop ne ba shop bia mu na wonkoje Kingdom enroni bi na entumi emwa na mo hospital ne de boss and they asem den nam
okay
and asempa ne say MC afon the way ne beto so boss ye free eye dental and prostate screening
okay
ye screening ya hu say say amanfo sen ya no wo nya ha wo se ho
and they true
na complaints I want the ba no ye o se ne sen ne ya obu ho so o se na ni obu ho no mu ade no eben no a bu na ohu na chi obu ho so ade na wa chi ntuso na agba hye ne ni so mesra ye ba be screening prostate no memma no a edu ba bia wo say ye wo Ghana akasa bi say unya mfie duosia de kwa ya na prostate ho aba ha wo do ho ba beto kingdom so entesa eti kingdom cross brasisi na prostate no ye nyam hwehwemu ni e say how bi omu a how bi omu a na afa ya pa anopoma sibre e de ama na semda ni say we no ya nyo kapra nyo sempo a e screening na aba be ye nyo kapra nyo sempo enne oko dentist ho kra se won hwe osema a won fa drone kan wa sika obejo nya agro oko se ye hwe prostate mo sika obejo bra won fa drone kan boss nya agro but we know Dr. Mofa say de bia me ba me ka no ye give it back to society se ni de nya de ye be panyi ehu eye de ye ba be ya ma manfo nya susu aso no maka se nya me nhira ye eti nya me adom 20th April
okay and then
20th April and 9th
next 2 weeks
next 2 weeks Monday
okay
Monday obi amre bi obi amre oyem beka ho asem ye obi amre bi na ye me screen na bibia anya kama
nice one boy nkomo ekafem
eti eku yeda mas
na dey
o ba screening no na wo de nia na ho jojo no ofia na pomu enkoyie no enso e ba ye general OPD na doctor ayeden ahye no ama ne ho ayeden ato no na won so omo gynecological and infertility problems no won momodian into amanamo Embra Great Kingdom Medical Center esane se wo awomu how na ubetena fie na wesu eje unkwa afiri nsemu a na ekire se wankasa no umpihwehwe bribi ama ho na sa opa ni je e na wonso no nkumafo no atumi atonsa edidi biodia na bomodian Embra Great Kingdom Medical Center esane se oba ne ewo ho no ohaw no ye de machines ebesisusu aye labs eyi ni nyina aye den efi ho ama na watumi afa afuru ana oberema no so watumi ahye obia nyinsen uyo obi nso na wafa afuru dedaw na opa baby akọ antenatal services ana clinical hospital bomodian Embra Great Kingdom esane se oba ye be show sene esefata ne esa ye de wo antenatal services no hono nso ene say Friday 2 p.m. to Sunday 6 p.m. in the evening. And urinya weekend antenatal service ewo baby a just a Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. It's bomodi nyo unim na onyim wo baby anase wafa efru wo baby unua wa damfo bomodi a che no ye tira kwan ewo ekropo ekwapem opposite the Kingdom Home Real Estate. Na mekasa kono me the numbers nso betujwa ebia receive form na wanye den wan kechi into numbers no 053 084 8502 053 084 8502 anase 059 372 2619 059 372 2619.
Okay, all right. Enti ahwa ani ebeba. Cheki Nesi ye usisi anese ya na osese mo de anese mo bon ho beto mo omo nje dro kra pania kra mo wo bi no
ya na osin
ohun sa boy nkomo enti ye ba de bi ne benya ewo ye hospital
Mobile Great Kingdom Medical Hospital yeah specialist clinic ebi ni this dental na ye baba ye ni free ama ye mindful no nti no ba dentist e wo homo a obe attend to you obi wo homo ejuma semo nti this 20th no on to me emba bi but then enfa show team say after 20th no we dental services no
okay
every day every time dentist available at Great Kingdom Medical Hospital oba show na wa show sen e dey amount eno echi crown po no Great Kingdom Medical Hospital pe and na e people ne so a ye wo dental machine dental x-ray machine
okay
ye dey try eseno e share the cost of pain na wo komu no ye behu bacteria ko a e cause wo pain no wo ba na se ye the machine no e hye wo sena se a it detects the bacteria na ya ma wa su edro wo ma e ma dentist no prescribe eduro bia e ma wo
okay
obecha x-ray na ma wo ansa na wa ma we duro enompo echi yesanse ye teeth whitening no bi ho so ne asesa color opeso ye teeth whitening ye ma braces e wo homo ye kasa no na ye kasa enjoy x-ray machines any dental services here lab services ne aje yes also run in service you can just walk in come and do your lab and go obi wo hono ma oko hospital e wa ha mo se e na omo se onko nko cha scan onko nko ye lab onko nko ye x-ray e wa akra onko nko ye okumasi na ofamba Dr. Mufase oji obi aho institute na mo na Bra Great Kingdom Medical Hospital be travel lab be ye wo x-ray be ye wo scan na kofie ye pharmacy nso ye open to everyone you can just walk in come and buy so won to a oba ye pharmacy home a ye beton na ye de amao.
Hey, nice. Enti numbers no.
You may have numbers no.
But numbers no na fe.
Enti obi amfre yen. Oh how bia o de ofra. One doctor for bi dim komo na bibia kama 0530 84 8502 0530 848502 and 0542 649696 0542 649696 and I 0593 722619
okay
0593 722619 boss said the be can ya can dey chiri nipa
yeah
it wo mu ni chiri
wo
num kingdom no no Great Kingdom Medical Hospital emergency support
no yeah sipa yes darling
Obeja yarisa. Na uni mobi a wedi 17 years akodi 30 years.
Okay.
Na obetimi aye nani ejuma.
Okay.
Say bia yeja ofima no obetimi ahwe so mo fresh and nsa obetimi a take very good care of them. 17 to 30 years. Obetimi so afre numbers na ye de tuja.
Okay.
Na o franchise she bia egu akwam bia.
Metimi aye.
Obetimi aye. Ni efre.
But my broso. Madam Wasifa, you say she be a Great Kingdom Medical Center and as a hospital in Yomo AD and Common. Our number is 059 372 2619 059 372 2619 and as a 0530 848502 na only a impemfo nd and common way a cropon omo ben a Kingdom Estate honum and na omo ewo I'll be to me no mo ed and common 843 and na abo sisia e ba beto so na fi ye den common no ahihye so sisia na ya hwede e ko now golden boy Anas Mamponten say good morning, let me greet Chairman Nana Kwesi and then lawyer Abbas Nuruddin and not forgetting Chairman Kufulu of Kwabre East. So said the National Propaganda Party MPP, they are totally confused and desperate due to the hard work of NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama, and yet the NDC government is entitled to solve every mess that the MPP government did across the country, because Ghanaians need health, job, potable water, roads, and these are the things that the NDC government is focused on right now. It is not the LGBT matters and no one or the ever to justice. And this one says Kwablambi from Pokwase Benghazi. Also, U.S. immigration have released former financial minister Ken Ofori-Atta on bail term. It is time for Office of the Special Prosecutor to transport him to Ghana for him to face his corruption cases at the law court. The office of Special Prosecutor must bring Ken Ofori-Atta to Gecha Jakpa and Bevlo Latte on Osenedia or the Ebaye and on American kind Sami Boache Samanka said dear teacher constitutional face to Meshak Modemodia Ben I've seen your own, and then my man Master Wood Meton Kanche Ye Ponoso de Nede Mamen Kandid Nafemenko Ayezika so say today. It has confirmed why President Mahama said Ghanaians have short memory. In the run-up to 2024 elections, we warned Ghanaians about the second coming of JDM, but they did not listen. You can use deception and propaganda to win election, but the reality will expose you. Discerning Ghanaians are watching. Bamia Twaso 2028. Regards to Honorable Sampine, National First Vice Chairman Hufo, and away Efi Masawood Bantama in Kumase, and Odiwe by menko straight to Ziga on Ziga stake na fe yentwa so Ziga matching we be aboko there.
Yeah, baby, I will call.
Radiadom, yes, you are pa.
Yes, I'm
Obeying day. Yaka.
Saka, no, so friend, and cocoa kitty, Minizuatia.
The Cabe,
Yeah, come was
a total voxino. Tanya Feno.
Oh, that's how it's called.
And cocoa kitty.
Oh, long time. I'll probably be phone. People will tell you. That's how they call it.
Okay.
Cocoa kitty. So the day I heard it, Mr. Adams, wow. So that is that. You see, cause Yambane, Sa Toyota Voxino. And then the Biba Sako receiver. Till you 1990.
1990 ton and as I say where shall say.
Yes, sir, 1990. The NDC government at that time. At that time near Ma democratic rule, near Ma civilian rule. But the NDC banned Evan buses. That's a Nissan Evans. Now they call long journey. So the stretch from Kumasi to Accra, because of that time now feeling there, but in the be a mono. It's now omutimi the free Kumasi background. It caused a lot of accidents. The abandoned banning in 1990 till you. Then 2004, 204, 203, 204, 205. Yenya sa 207. It's a 207 by no bekai. Na inya accident pa. Terrible accident. Etusha. There was a call our parliament to say you're banning 207 buses. In fact, the debater that went on parliament at that time, that motion was moved by Madam Elizabeth Ajimine, former Oforukro member of parliament, and others. So, Oboche said on the January 29, this is 2006. On January 29, 3 people died on the spot while several others sustained various degree of injury when a Benz cargo truck into several cars later landed on the taxi cab at Afo Kwanta on the Kumasi Ejusu Road. On the February 11th, there was another serious accident and on Akomadan Road. On the March 17, 17 people were killed on the spot. 10 others received various degree of injury when Mercedes-Benz 207 minivan and 4 City Express bus were involved in an accident. Gomua Asin and Mankasim Apam. On the April 15, the same accident, Kumasi stretch, Dadiesu in the Asante Achim Road. On the April 17, no. They gave us a lot of dates, any accident event, SCA. And no. One they back that argument or parliament debate say you banning the 207. Now listen to me. Almost say 207 need claim lives into yam banning, especially from Kumasi to Obuasi stretch because enu kwan na eyeduma. And the GPRT for the statement about Bonte said they cannot ban it because for commercial they make out say and no be so did. There's a way to curb accident when we need to do it. So if you do that, you bet me see accident are not quite. That is the debate of GPRTU. Now, the MTT also had also called for removal of that car from Kumasi to Obuasi stretch, and the GPRT4 is telling you that look, yentimi and banning fefro because I didn't be the deliberate. So the GPRT was telling you say accident na yenyam and ye 207 name mom yen ye betimi aso accident na no kwai e kwa ben ye betimi aso accident na no kwai gidika ye speed. You get me, massa? Police ejina kwam strategic places. Ye the alcoholic meter at the map police ejina strategic places. Ye the speedometer meter edema police ejina strategic places top speed yentimi see accident anokwai opa yi ni ayi sa a Toyota Vespa accident dey opa yi free kwaso we still experience accident. Ghana Road Safety Authority for almost statistics ya accident I reduce a bia 20 I reduce 20 we still in the range. Jamaica no what I say she ya highways Ibrahim ayi ya engineer Mahama. He's among the people that statistics say there are some highways ni bi oho no we ye day or you accident prone. So until see a baby dual carriage, quadruple carriage, no, there's no way bet me see accident no quite. What the police go to the hole? What the idea na abeye? Idea see accident no quite. Kumasi Accra stretch, Eka home, Cape Coast from Accra to Takrady to Cape Coast to Takrady, Eka Hubi. Kumasi to Takwa, Eka home. Kentampo Kumasu to Kentampo to Bole Bamboy. Say a coin in the ano, or must suggest to see any dual carriage. So if you don't do it, the dual carriage, yet may prevent an accident. And now we also need say bus lanes. Bus lanes, nature say see a uko VIP station ha. So be to free VIP wa buses no doors you OA your VIP many advertisement you 2M Express there obi on the brand what more the journey and now number of hours so the free Kumasi ebedun cry and I free Accra edu Kumasi the journey is about a say roughly about 4.5 hours and say quite the more and 4 hours but because of 1 or 2 things a 4.5 hours but because of say traffic the traffic move free circle obeja no ho atete say me free traffic me afedie me ko journey no for 4 hours no na bia was spend bia 1.5 hour e di traffic eto obeja no ho atete na bia apadwa anase bia ensawam de make no what say eti that time na ka no 4 hours aka 2.5 hours ese so otimi dru Kumasi within that 4 hours no 2.5 hours. That is the problem. It is speed because who delay now konya 6 hours. Passengers let's who delay who say bus in brand. Kofu we say delay say who ko speed in man bro so say brand who ko create accident. So the way dual carriage and the bus lane say bus ni tune say kwa can be amfa hobby obe ya nimu ha bi da ha eno na normal park cars and comfort on cars no eno ya bus lane usa dey yellow bi very good and your bus lane it is a bus ni to on car traffic no ho wonu di bus ni bisa the only cars ya mo allow mo for bus lane and your fire service fire tender and an ambulance bus lane it will dibu straight no akwakwesi kwa no traffic it will be near the time ne pepepe it will speedy na could create problem there. We need to solve this problem and utina and you dual carriages ye na aban bia ba or person was no so all these things contribute to inform President Kofo to start this dual carriage exercise. Only Dennis government SR contract with dual carriage from Kumasi to Accra. I almost started from Reso in Kumasi Buankra in Lamport near the Ababesi Achimota near the vice versa and the Kufuado government ko first Daniel no say okay starting from Accra Emra or the besi nsawam and the Kufuado Jakwesi apedwa ese etoaso ese sabe express whatever from Kaswa to Mankasim so omuguso omoye o fast stretch no so omuguso omoye ese se ye sa no ma no ekokontem near the bus name me say Kumasi utu fras of market before abenya ho atete say bus na sikwamu meba no te bia body junction what about 6 miles with the traffic move frustration sir eti about 1 hour de beko Jamaica what I say but you see who read the defense na debate there by parliament na almost see DVL for one say sa ever 207 na near the ban omo chese ne ebi e cargo tie you na cargo ne de ba na oma convert aba be passenger
exactly
and omo ya passenger no there's a problems the problems ne ma omo nya brakes ma me reading it or say linked to a high speed crashes and numerous fatality defective brakes and conversions. Was it the Drivers and Vehicle Licensing Authority has noted that many 207 buses used for transportation are converted from cargo to passenger vehicle, resulting in defective near rear brakes, leading them to refuse registration renewal for said blah 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 blah. It breaks no you understand? It conversion utie on abedi di nkomi was say some of the cars they be at the bar still no right
near the bar left garages na here
yanimu ha bebrebe twem bebrebe obi kwa di bia bra me se mentoda bebrebe you understand and what car say in yamram no the DVLA law and your shipping law your port law bibia kire say car this still all right ya allow me en farmer Ghana because kwanya ye pass your driver no your driver left you understand your driver right eti eye den ye ma ye de ba ene ne se ye dwene ho
mentiase o eye den so na wo ma cargo aka eye car ye de fa eniema yes ye twitwa seat asim ena no kana na bonu ne sabi wagimi enye niema no so de befa na face ye twitwa seat asim e de nipa atnem
and only say you what ye abrodi na ye seat e wo mu dada our number of seats
exactly how
if there's a crash
okay
but 207 no mu twitwa seat no ma ye middle seat
exactly
ni asa for nipa 5
asa to aso
that time one coach be afa 5 row be 5 now what you understand so see eye day ni de hwam ye de back room has that's where we have to start from the port etinye ni pa na eti obunim they don't know the law they be a make catch Ghana for say hey this country na yet no what do you say Ghana ye security tin yet ha nya no credit security bia no what this country unique security nyame adomara kwa na Ghana yet ha me see udo pa Ghana ne oma bi nya ntokwa sisi a Ghana ni betimi aton Ghana am ye de bomba be wura odi one ne yire ne ma bedinti am ya ba be kua to atwe na be ka tro na te ba mo say
obeton
oh yes asawa na de na si ye no
yes
serious country bia akade bia be market that day na eche no ake be market holiday ni esu I'm telling you the market holiday ni esu those days when people used to travel with kotoko has to crime Arabian countries utu okra or let the crowd GF dia metimi they are particular about their security then somebody ya deport not in the code chrome tell you etimi sneaky abe run this country abedi 8 months ni enim so saha what's at this country they will think that you have a security ono no ho anka ya musa the question ya momsa obia immigration for na to ho ya timi ready 8 months time hwam na ho hwam na head ho ya musa obia ya ni obia di nu ababa tena 8 months na free say na revenge na ko beteki etia this country ko amba bombe ya nko the baby Ghana Pharmaceutical Service okay Ghana Pharmaceutical Act no yes tramado yetimi fa more than 200 mil MR this country beba
yeah no
we have 200 ma the 200 read this country the deba and then drugs na nkura no red 442 na 229 no omode ba Ghana ya manufacture bi obi anu o manufacture red 229 the ne wura malam ya story bi enkofo di fi Cameroon ne deba nipa nyina border no so 42 exit and entry point in this country. The last time Mutaka made us to understand, say, I feel that every point biano ye wo Ghana for penny ayi security wo ho ye the major point to say elubo aflao kotoka ene dada ayi a omudi wura mu no paga yajibu yayi nanea baby abedi pele kuro mu on sa ho no ho de ye borders ankasa but ye point bi ho no mo a eye exit and entry pointer na ye adamant and comfortimi and then as an comfort no bobo mu tokuro chad for no mali for na omo ne na omutimi nantia no ba baby and then ho ni na ye sisi ho tiedio ye sisi ho ni na eye day and as drugs ni be wura this country eti papa ne ka kire wo say ade ne yesi left but right en kofo me shepo em ye ji omuska
eba garage yesi garage odi jisika ebi ji 2500 for a year vet yeah what's the sanko ye 2005
omojina ye jini na ne ye de aba ye de aba no aban hu no sisi ya ebe ka so onto aba that is the mentality of this ye ne yama ye bedru baby so that is that enti ade ne de Mr. the ban de omunya abotransa on say se bibia se edoso a accident ne ba enu na abehu the American watch say enu na abehu 207 no na edoso enu ti na accident bi asia about se bia accident no se e bia 10 emu be 6 ebeto because enu na commercial cars na edoso sana na design ever no so na tie you understand enu ye de trotro ne ye de colon journey obi e tobi eti se eba ayi accident enu na abehu no more eti ade edi be si accident no ye bus terminus 200 meters away asan ye timi ato alcoholic beverages bene circle ye to alcoholics ayi terminal na mu asap market ye bo bar ye bo dance e wo ho meboa ye wo bia bus e wo ho wo mo pai no sometimes so bakona 7 produce ebi ma no nsa and then ne de yan hwe ho asamonka
lose pa Mera say Ziga any attending can on Ziga stake 3 minutes into 9 a.m. Our Kessben match. So now Yom herbal lotion as a man can show say herbal lotion from Kwa Abba into more rheumatism pains and face pains from stroke, sciatica pain, stomach cramps and face inflammation in the body and face pain has to do with your muscle tension and then overuse muscles and nerve problems and face slip disking no. Yom herbal lotion and we here esafata se sokotobi na utumi ede ekunsa okun na pain there enye kra eyaw no edoso ye pa wo eye obody ni mo hadwene ye pa de here ne se obeto eye Yom herbal lotion ni bi na wodi etwitwi omo say fatwitwi wodi twitwi so a ebekọ ama bibie etumi akoyi ama Yom herbal lotion eye droso nkokra entimo amopebi no obenye bi ewo eye herbal shops and face obenye be of pharmacy shops across the country wonsa ebe can be ewo honom deals generation enterprise and the day Yom herbal lotion no aba na mo se men kan cho say FDA approved and ntino membo hu so kwakoto edru sebi FDA for for monsa en sha se we de o akukudro no o ya kwenya no so betima akoto Yom herbal lotion ni bi na wo de akon pains na wo body mu no na ebebo yesa ne se FDA for kra agiatum se drosron ko a obetumi ayusu edentino opese onya dodo na afi opese otobi pande a frɛ 0244 730 295 0244 730 295 and afi so na 0302 94 5146 0302 94 5146 now on Yom herbal lotion for Indi and Komo Yom herbal lotion for body and joint pains and obviously Yom herbal lotion was a life is possible. Sasa na meka cho se yenom a yenije automobile ho yenije say ye kwakwhwe cars any emu scooters bikes and afeso no ho enema nyina no meka wo se Ghana Automotive Exhibition 2026 no ebaso on the 9th and into entema na also kwaje wo stand nipa beba pa nipa esafata se omonije automobile ho nyina beba eno nti no kwaje wo stand 2000 Ghana cedis na wo so fa ho ehyemu bi na ko pa brand na fato ho no bi ehu wo so enema woton efa eye cars na fa so moto ene de akeka nyina ho ene ntino kɔ na wo so kɔ ye bi ewo ho no mo start ene ya ewo Mikado Conference Center Nyaneba Junction Ring Road Ghana Accra Ghana ha ya no mo ano omo eye no ene tie ne ntem na Auto Sports Ghana Automotive Exhibition 2026 no wo to fa ho ekɔgye mu bi Jumadi American Wasami, I shasty and nano, Prolis lubricant, your ultimate auto protection of AC trucks and trailers, Togo Lumena, IMA electric motorbike, scooters, key security solutions, almost so Ekahon Mobwa, Amajumadino, Akui, and of course, Kessben 92.9 FM, media partners, Ekahon bin Thomas Alcohol, na Fesunuji Chichimuye Padia, Pepacho Fred 0241 81 2308 0241 81 2308 and after 02021311615 and after 0265321330 now we a Ghana Autosport or Automotive Exhibition 2026 no onyomo endi enkomo Sasa na meka cho sese wo pe eye office papa na wo de eye wonyuma akohonom office anase shop anase baby bia sebio wo location no eye easy ema eye wo client so odwen wo client ho pa so mo no mo show ema adwuma no etumi ko na nim ye pa na so mo ba ho na omo bre kwan krom mefa so meba ho kra no eye diniye pa de a mepacho wa mentena sasum nim mesi mentena esum ho na enton ade mentena esum ho enye te se de se bibibia koyi ema na mom no yenentem na fa ho eba eye Asira Twin Towers na Asira Twin Towers eye abansoro kese tintin bi esi circle here the city center call it e fa no Asira Twin Towers glass nkron yellow and blue building wa hanoma se wo do ho eba na obeje enti se obese obi o mini pharmacy say a consultancy firm, say a school, say a shop out the top mobile phones, and as a shopper would be optical services. Nina, me pachowa yenentem now when a Asira Twin Towers in paying for bidding come on. Now so bad you offer. Say school crown abese ubia ube to me abba. Me say the city center. Udo hanoma wo security and I face no bibia ededini me say hanom na wotumi do kasi opamen lock bibia safe I face no elevator cost ba for ma client for mo hotomo ne nyina adwuma kama Asira Twin Towers and it an time now nim paying for ending come frɛ we 02000449 and I face 0205110001 0205110001 na fe also obetumi de wodie onum penfo abedin komo na wabejo de fufu bibia betumi akoyi ama building a Circle Sky Mall ewu na fe se Kessben 92.9 FM Accra yeso ewu mu de na kan hunu se baby bia esefata se wo so obejoin na wode wo fe so no eba ho no enti no ye ne tem na onum penfo endi enkomo na bibia ebetumi akoyi 9 minutes past the hour of 9 ewo ye Kessben 92.9 and I feel so Kessben matching and wo share ewo ye Kessben TV so on DSTV channels channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 on Facebook Kessben TV and then on Facebook again Kessben 92.9 or WhatsApp and also text message in ampajo for nina bra making kind nina amount awal Mohammed Ababetana National Communication Team member of the MPP at Tanasi Mr. Solomon Owusu Director of Communications United Party Subetanase and then Honorable TD Vondi MP for Chifo Atimokwa of the NDC so Ebetanase na fe so and then come on adults what has to do with one social big issue what has to do with the Toyota Voxy home common na no ya sha say ye di ho enkomo yepa as to how e bepe kwan e betimi ama accident na face no and may be say no yetumi ahwa matumi akoye no ho enkomo ye bedi and then of course he was arrested on the 6th of January 2026 by immigration and custom enforcement from ICE no meka yankasa your former finance minister Raken Oforiata yate say yejano na mum no ehun sunsanso na kan nyina no and also impemfo eba behwe na ya hesi de betimi akọ and then of course the cabinet meeting crunch meeting that's going to happen today regarding the price fuel and the pumps nyina no ebedem come the Middle East action that is on which has been halted just for 2 weeks by the people who are fighting. I want to be one on my number catchers all the 2 weeks in here. For 2 weeks, and from there, had dinner. You best have a very interesting. And home come on, you be the 11 minutes into a year 9. Well, at say, my men no and Shasina for Yendi and come on. Our meton can't be able to there.
Yammy, don't know, say.
Radadom Kakra Guswa. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. But you see who watch it.
Papa. As I feel,
no crepa. I'm just saying, we have one way.
Oh, Yammy, don't be here for so.
I would love to take your comment on this social issue that is happening before I come to Kendo for it as matter. The Voxy, what the Abaso Munyan, Kayen bandi those cars in na Yenko, especially the ones that we've changed the right to the left and all that. I mean, the consequences are becoming too much, and they feel that it should be addressed and all that. Your take on these issues that are rising on our roads?
Yo, that's it. For this opportunity. I think that and you say be or more can almost say
okay
in free ho or share the recommendation now. A step in the right direction. Make I say as we see Mokra media and almost started because not reported accidents be brave. By with the Vox, and again, it's we will be out there century from Kumasi to Accra. We say they drive dangerously, to be very honest. Ma patronize bida, ma fruit be by twice to Kumasi, but I think they drive very dangerously. Car no more ha. Into Sankaibia a family, and into the mama say a family car. Family dear, oh, far away no ma, overcome Kwasi America, sir. David, Okobekono Kakra, say even Oko Wakrana. You go slowly because unim say a very precious lives a woman in a kekam. But no kushio mogua saba. That is when a day Americano eba. And untinama ubi catch him say na say intimi enye commercial car enko echiri. Na so be timi e dia fa family akọ. And we see the difference is that the family no wa odi oni we no matika mu a you comporto ho pa compared to so for ubina o jinisika o pese o kodru ntem obiti traffic se na be ya obitimi alodu asan ba ne nekeka. So we dey me commend National Road Safety Commission because tama asem no ebaye no first in the media for no start report to say asa accidents ne ya do so dodo omo anka se omo bane omo ye se omo pe technical committee bi na omo ye nhwehwemu ahwe se ampa se ye safe e wo ya kwan so a and I feel na technical committee na ye homo ahudwuma me kura na me ka se omo refi but no na me hu na mani age mani gem no enye se bia omo aka se omo njaya anase but omo hwe no because enra se ebetimi asise ankombeka se omo nto aso nya because and pose any threat. Now no me call second higher na me no be di nkomo na okan se sa vox no wonam square no so na wanya obi a obetimi a convert from right to left na or 60 anitimi too. Yes, or say ABC around Takwa or more enama still anu too into nipa bebre ewu in that so sekano ebedru ha na I was say ye convert still na eno kire set enu ntina ama me mani age. But the only thing in Ghana is enforcement and very important. Utimisha obina wafa nipa 6 na 7 na. No, casual send a bush and phone our for more obey them who.
And also,
but the only thing is first no oba a year and nini grano and yes be and now makasi in jaya oko circle ne baby ye lodu casting you know because a casting jina hwa a lodu. So the first option now is for the enforcement and say omombeba a major terminals and lorry terminals and not omayu omunyina efiri ho. Do omuyu omunyina efiri ho a and which say oh ilodu kra na obe no wawa. For no wawa so say police for e okwan no so. Nti no beboa ama yetimi aye we no obi beka say bia wakọ o discover bebre akofa kasi wo ye because we say and then the new sensation now. But unfortunately, nipa no kwano nso hia because ebia ampa enyese ebia ampa se ukofa esika bebre ena koto ka ne bai na opese oteteka se ne be ya onso obetimi ahwe obusuafo. Imagine se obusuafo no ba ko akotenam a ofiri kuma se kwa akra na okonya accident. normal na isikana na ope edi ahwe nipa no nipa na wo hwe no ubenya scan na nso nipa no ni ho a ubetimi ahwe no nti mesre se ebi a driver for no ne nekeka ho me hu se obi kra de abase omompene eno kire se ampa omoa enim se saade no epusu a lot of risk mente de but se bia o yes and train what dia but mente se obi aka se de national road safety for the buy omo ebonjuso ne
yeah
eno kire se even driver for no e feel said safety ne very important minim nipa bebrea sa 2mm ne eye o inketenketen
yeah
on from kokuma se da na adwene se iswa ekomirika enti wanhwe ya na akonya accident na we de kiteketi o enye saloon unse saloon car no e stable kakra
yeah
because eno wo form it is a wotina saloon car na wo kokumasia oko speed ni bebre kuna eye better na we ni de ekwa no bo se car no mu aye ha mesi matina car no mu twice to Kumasi and I think the car is not very safe for long journey so wo ko long journey and e was say wo yet is a bus omo super so omo kire say omo aba omo be compete with sa Hyundai Hiace no
yeah there was system in there so
omo na ya from Kumasi from here to Kumasi omo yet 3 hours 30 minutes 4 hours do we mu pese omo BT eye be 3 hours 30 minutes so we be hu say unnam Kumasi kwan no so a
exactly
yeah so off a shoulder na ade no so you driving for shoulder at no circumstance because who drive a car now tbb first na we and say shoulder ejina na wahwe wo car so say who ko shoulder na ono so aba eno no say wan fa bebo wudie no mu a ono so akonwura mu
because that's what different
so mesre say driver for no Mr. Omo and as a car owners no omo hwe na ometimi a diversify na bia uomi no ana miense na obeka bom na wato sa hesi a betimi aboa na yetimi ayes say enche bia akra no okada business no as a president assent to the bill na eno kire say no ombetimi use so eno na bema and bedru akra ha dia behu Papa Pragiado. Because but it is regulated because we got a chimaya. It will be brave, but or more acquiring timpumbia emfaso. Oba Kumasi so untim kwedum and some few other places. So a hakran on bit my restriction say be a embassy hana at the congestion be brave at the aba. So best say one muni me kwanya on bit my faso a use no. Enforcement is very important because nipa na life is more important. The kum nipa kese e Ghana ha a road accident chain bibia.
Yeah.
Even a kum nipa tese road accident. De bia obeti bia nipa mienu miensa wu. Ebi hokra na owu a ye Muslims kra de nipa no wu a enim se ne time na so. But the hu kese ne se onam ho na yatwa ne nan afiri ho. Anase yatwa ne nan mienu nyina afiri ho. Na why disabled till thy kingdom come eno na a day problem no ba ebi kra na adwuma na wo ye ne so we driver na etwa ne nan ba akofiri ho eno ano
yes mo
na asa wo ye obi anante e na odi epene ne sika asa so eno ntina ma ye ka se in as much as enim se wo ye business there but we no ye nyina ye safety wo kra betima betinam bi utinam bia wo na wato ade no but e bia wo Kumasi a obetinam bi na so wo ko ba bia wo mo long jena obetinam bi utinam bi na edru ba bi na inya accident de wo pe no wo enya kra do de ye da omase
so ye da omase ye pa ye nto aso na fi ye nhwe the issue of Hurricane Oforiata so nra ni na it is ice releasing from detention and then the moment by now the spark of calling on OSP and then the extradition and all those things come to play right now. Be sure say what all the comments that are really happening around the Hurricane Oforiata new release and then the call for the extradition raising.
So Osha Enra the Asemna Asina BBA ni ho a connected to Ghana. The SC ewo ice you know. Any Ghana ni twakabia. Any Ghana extradition say a person oba Ghana and also continent baby and any twakabia. Ni nyina ne se wakwa brochire okodru ya no yamano emra e wo se otena krom ho Emrana was say Otana Prum Hono, Sam Reno, a tremu, into a tremu no, I was say Yacheno, because Anna or Muyeno, and Yacheno, into a chain or no, and I would not call a year or more detention, into all detention ho, and then a lawyer for a court. Akwanka say baby a wote no oyare ne yere ene ne manso ewo US hwabi and again there's no way say obitime adwane say wo yin firi hwa moje ne passport kra to hwa en hadwen munye ni nyina emwase ne be ya obitime enya na fa ahudie na say bia o be back court na watimi aba so on the 27th in tibe mfa say in the next 3 weeks obekọ court no but o maja no eno eni se ye pese obagana haini di nasem no eni twakabia. The most important thing is ono no ekoye se o obi a ne homfa no ena de to so mi no se ni family ewo US ho ne ba citizen of the US inti ono epese yamani bill ena yamani bill ena wakotna. But you see ade ba ko a nwanwa pa I think say I was say Ghana for nyina yadwe etwe adwen ekoso ne say NDC for time bia on beba be winning elections bia no I was so mutwitwa ntro say obi e kronfo obi e corrupt and say na omo de winning elections omo de adi Ghana for ache I think say afi de omo ada pa daddy pa in 2008 okay say fifi kwete setting the record straight oba oboni padin sa na oboni din wieska di atoha ne nekeka o kani nyina wie okay say o kan say president Kofo kra na awia Ghana gold nyina ni nyina omuka tumu omuka gumu no omuba na omu start prosecution mako 13 enti obi a obeka kiro say NDC by 209 atanos e kan say oyasundwie hene na yenye prosecution entro because o say J a MP for ejuso no a former foreign affairs minister omo de no ko try amane wini asabi one ne yere na omo kwa buruchire omo chi omo airport sa okai case ne to aso 2015 o wini case no so omo ye trials mako 13 ni nyina ba ko bia ni ho omo timi enya obi kura de no kotu omo started keka ya gumusa we kronfo omo bubu din kura aka say ye ba we ye bejele no akufado efa ministers individuals aye omo ko wura mu ye ministers nimpa mako be 130 no omo be 99% ewo man mo we kinoforiata obi eni ho outside this country omo nyina wa ha nanso se say no essence omo nim se omo ni case bi ombetimi approve nti ena omodo omoni nyina si kinoforiata so ene meni ukasei kinoforiata case ayo court ye ba akopɛ paramuna mo se maye ora anya cases mako 32 omogrado omoka mo ya cases 2000 meboa but omo atena ase no omo etimi efa 32 a eno de don komi kra ye de nipa no kogina court a obeko jail ombesanya sika $22 billion nti yankoje bi sia Ghana ha ba bia because kanu ewo akufo adom penny for ene minister ba akukure ni ho a ogina trial in this country out of the 130 people no nipa ba akupese eni ho a ogina trial in this country eno kire wo se anka ofori atakra okrom ha anka sese no ebia na trial na amba because the ten say omo kan se omo pese omo toto na no.
Yes, and to no never said to
me one. Omo pese omo tutu na no. E na o kan say me call baby a me o US. O ma omo on the address say me wa ha. E na ye nyina ye kan say e na ofori atai say o pese o tutu na no dia. E na to ha no US hoy. So untimi to ha no US ho a. E na ye ni zoom me boa. Ye ni zoom na Ghana fo nyina ente na wa woni judge fo no. Na mwate o say onye zoom onko ne ho US de hia ne Kesspa ne se obenya kinoforeta e wo krom ha yen Ghana mra no e kire se ubetimi afoso nantwie no amanako babi a onum nsuo no but untimi foso no ma no onum nsuo Ghana mra no e kire se ene se de wo kokota anase police station a wo ho kwan se obeye din obi ani ho obetimi ahya wo se kasa ubetimi aye din throughout so ene se oforiata wo krum hakra na obetimi aka se onkasa wo na wo se waye boni bi wo na wo se o prove case no wo court na court ajetum na wo yi anu wo court enu ntina ye kase se wo se oforiata ye boni pa na aban se oforiata waye boni a ebi nsida afe ba akuni ene busuminum ena de ekokota kenoforiata ka ho ba ko pe enu nso kra no Ghana for na di gu o manu so se Ghana ye mra no e kire se utimi trial in absentia utimi di ni panasem abra oni ho de wadwane de wote ho we said na ntamakule start na sem die no e wa ha start na sem no ena odwane ye no esanse oni obi ena edi sa nyamra sem no ye di asem no wa ha ema baako no ye de no koto efiase even though nansan NDC for jam o mama ni bill nipa na ye che na one said na ton go jeli o mo no ya ma ni bill a se o fi but at least ye di asem no it is ampase kenofrata na di boni ni nyina 120 something ministers na akufa do fa mo no obi omo tigana ha nyina obi anya boni na obi ani ho a ogina trial adentina ono nko ade na asem no kra no ba akopɛ na wo court and again boni bia omaka se wadi bia no se omo se oni nkrofo na di na adentina nkrofo na aka no omo fa omo nko enu nti na ama omo ka se kenofrata ma ne maga na ha because obaga na ha omo pese omo yusu sa eye high handedness ebia na omo amfani anko gina court biom na omo di na akọ yoko anase CID no mama natena mu se onfa Yesu Kristo mra ansa na omo aye because
okay
aban ba ye no ade ba ko omo aye ho adwuma pa ene se obi bia omo ni esi ne so bia no omo chena na omo di na akọ yoko na watena na wotwemienu bosumi baako na yakatena se o se udi dan ya value no sun sikabi na odi aye so wanya bosumi na wotwe na wote ho
okay
omo ayechi omo last year omo yama omo sa bail conditions na omo duduo na ani ho a sesei omo cases no kra start o kai se provincial na otu kwan ono kana onim se owo stop list former boss
yeah
ukodure na omo che no oko remand oko detention for close to 2 weeks as I speak right now ni docket crying ready I didn't call but you didn't call for 2 weeks say on for 100 million and be bailing no and dying some 100 million be bailing no was spending close to 2 weeks last year up to now ni docket crying ready in court Hanan you see no ni yere okay danya ye dibe 2 mu ni na keka ho enne and started because docket ni ready
okay
so enunti na ama ko for yata ba bia wo no obi ase ono a esuru ni lawyers e ka se papa no de omo keka ko no omo epese omo ba na omo twena so abra enyamra kwan so enunti na ama se ope baby na oji baby na otena mu a opese otutu na no atutu na no straight because Ghana ha ya ye bida 2020 elections petition omo eye witnesses for NDC no Rojo Metal Nuno eye zoom so ena okoka say okodi biscuits ni so ono so betimi aye ni zoom but o say chinchina on na ohia no wa ha eno kire say mu case no atonsuom
okay all right but I say Awal Mohammed ana yete nenka sesiano team member of the NPP Solomon Owusu director of communications Emma United Party UP plus what can I say menje neso ne die na fe yento so bia boko de o say ohun nani ajo yes sir oh was that on your mic in email oh okay na ju say BBSC
na mo complain say ono me ba no say me NDC adex me na me kasa
say see no kan
ote enye me
mantio
ono a epese of fasa title na ye dia mamu we NDC annex because me kan enye me no
mente me mante
Mohammed o ge edi okura mu Ono aka so no gare eye pa. Ento me say that. Me am say that as to pray to mu say obenya kukudura kasa ba wantimi
ah okay teselo onya kukuduro no ntimi nkan
you are kind of oh but
me na me di kan edidi ne ma mo so me na me di kan me na me di kan edidi ne ma so who me wa ha no e see akwa we obeba be kasa me NDC annex but who submission e be the be say we NDC annex and I say we UP the submission and a better say or how obo NDC and I say obo party
now we see na who say and asem no kan no
oh me ka say nyina na wo usuniti
okay so be chance here
so Oforiata next and I say
okay so no problem Ken Oforiata matters yate says here the ice for ejano UP plus for Mate and all that. Now the call for the extradition and all that. Be no na na Muhammad Awal edi ho encommon. Patcho me enti underscore.
The omunye MPP and a strategic party. In all honesty, it's answer Ken Oforiata say be unrepresented NPP. Onye MPP body corporate that can be sued and also sue. Enti say obi kura koya ade a whole political party e de na mojema political party bi ade alase democracy e ade a e managina ne na abrani ene accountability Ken Oforiata some na ye kan ni na accountability o hwe ye yo minister tie ota omo ka kire o se nti Ken Oforiata asemo a o ka ye kire Ghana ni Ken nana ya kutunkunu Oforiata
fama Ken ben wano na obianti de o kani ya ha
have you been appointed Minister of State of the Republic of Ghana do in the name of the Almighty God swear no msa nyame din abompaye solemnly affirm that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana in the office of the Minister of State and that I will uphold, preserve, protect and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana as by law established. That I will, to the best of my judgment at all times when required, freely give my counsel and advice for the good management of the public affairs of the Republic of Ghana. And I will not directly or indirectly reveal any matter that shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my duties and committed to my secrecy as a Minister of State. Oh, your swaf, your power so swafwa. O kantam. Say, baby, I don't be show man biano. Ubi dino crame. Obe boy japa dear home ban. Obey your mind, be more man a day. A tumpom. Oma bresu nipa 123 ministers. And I swafwa na ura kufuado. A power almost say Omoncho Maakye to Ghana so 34 million people 123 ministers akufado na ESR record no buwie ye no womu dodo no a eya asoafo no omti kromu a obianko ba bia o essence so person ye politician otu hu se obeye sa yamanyo seminar ko public officer ade ba ko ni so usuro any given day accountability. Now, account my naganyode. And then one venting at Uko see who. May no fear no me buy mamma means you much at all. 92.9. Other young to inquire finance minister, young to inquire president, also be see a name. Now, Yaji Sika, the amount such as you may. Now we never boo conta my way than America. Now, instead of say a political party, a friend in the new patriotic party, enter Crabobesako, Mamfon, Wako Shombo, and as a Moko Srom say, or Mumma Mukai, Namuma Medio Manus, Mubabe, Manisika Samsuyeno. Otiana, who defend Nipana, where Dania got in America.
Did I defend him?
That's it. Sir, yes, Sikano, I know that interpretation better your kind of soul. They are not wasn't.
There's a
what can I say? Oh, but I said, you may be a man. Member Bar, Director of Communication for United Party. Maybe I told me party. Well, no, not to me. A choose a minister would you defend the MPP. HMK's MPP next strategic party. the first thing they would have done, they say as a political party, no, or mum the bill this charges. You cannot forget a brief your party said the constitution of the MPP, no, the bien why I trust say your swap was a party about Bemu, Nanya me out near your swap for your money. In any case, baby, away. So, Obi Krampo declare for us as say, or you're guilty. You can't do that. Esa say ye bo kwa address udi nka okota na onye dey uni bem ana court no obia wo ho kwan say okokire na adwa aba be kan de wo so be kan de ye wi a de to aso no aya adwuma me what I will never support ni say e be ye kangaroo court say odi obi akoba bi second ofori ataba me ne nya adwini in all things na wakokota woni for cross chenchire a wodi for now I will not support it. Ya bo kwa do ati say first of all answer na wo free o mind nkran one kan kran kire o mind o tro krata koma your friend say former chief of staff say o kohwe ho yade aba ewi akire no de bia na mo de Mayo clinic no ma produce fake report a hospital report chese o mu o kra no engoye yi no omasa afenoma kiste parliament be bia nyina hia no abedi ntu a kire say clinic by men in there na kino furiata e wa 2025 ye ni 2026 kino furiata wa ba wo ya na Frank Davis on the roba no abedi diatem grass so wo so ye minimum locus minimum the last time kino furiata issue statement bi o ka so ye lawyer statement bi e ba bonti bia omo from so bi e min ka premu. When was the last time Frank Davis be a partner to Minkapremo? But on a year kasa, no said the Atamaka. Nina Wumba. The Tian say eyes for immigration, custom, for enforcement for so much what they are. What overstay visa? You could follow yam for every hospital. Obia Frank Davis, I'm your chance to say, ye pop one for Obia, what we so umbrano, ye quite old apartment, Mao Chile. Ala eyes for no foul.
No Chile.
Oh Chile. I baby as apartment on my father Washington. Who you go go out to vow. Catch you one home. Or not here. Na Kamal Harris na Timo Sani catch there. Na why yes son? Wabobra yen yamobra. Wabobra we never chile baby as fire. It's coming. Menoka say the office of the special prosecutor abon kwadu or about 4 or 5 transactions. There be one. No, never.
Only SML and our court.
SML
that is also on case management.
So that is what is in court.
Yes.
SML on
court. But the others.
SML wo National Cathedral wo
it's not in court.
Ambulance wo
It's not in court.
Ni nyina my investigation do eyi omo nebe ko anu mu no
omo de nebe ko who say because so NDC ti onim omo be ye
that be so public information.
Na we win
that EFN is National Cathedral.
Debbie.
No, your name say you should share the ombe trade bibia.
Debbie.
You don't.
Debbie.
Arawo.
Onu si
Arawo.
Who say who win say omo si
wakani dey me time no do you see the American o man no se bra be kirekire obi anka se wa face ka na mo be kirekire mkwankro a se sika na ye to na atomfrede ye di mesem we all of a sudden what lavish place Washington. Oh yeah, Papa Gwenimante. Dear wo ye kura ma mitirimo ka bi se me jitu se ba boni. Ida ndade na esi kwan. Wo mo ewo kromu a na o mo ya soafo no. Se bi obi di tu esi o mo so abo mo. O mo go through the normal process. Memo bia nada obi se MPP ATS krono esi krono fitam be wi aja fefram. Poto tan amemu fun tan ana mo de bre wi aye ka ho na ye ka sem no de Ghana fo na ye nye to ya fa esika ye yi no ye kura ye bumfu mo ye de se bra na ye nyina ye nye de ye nkosa yi mu a o to ende o pe America passport me ma kan o ba bi se o se o ti ase o ma krom har mo a ene hwe na se bi ye nyina bewu mi mewu ubewu hwe no wa mfiri mu America se me ti ase abra obefiri mu a me kokote asiu body no because kromwa ye nsefu because po Ghana Menu kasa sisi ya the Attorney General of this country. Abano at the Akoda American government say, yes, sir, what for any this year, bray. What's oma? Adia Bonin, yeah. Say, oh, yeah, Minister of Finance, Anna. So, be man Cocrafone, Mirwafo, a haircut, Ube Chevu, Wamwa, a binimu, Yabe good banks. Shadia, a Obeni, Michael Jacum, a catcher. Sir, that necessary for about 800 a wee just like that because of the oye. But I bet you the was a Oma. No, you a whole political party. The new patriotic party. Then your next time, Obede, Akakokacha Ghana for say, Yan Twabamona, Mubamana Babu Sika on by. Yes, you before the Quacokacha, and now normally buy ya. Sikano, Omoyane Basa. For to some for what was Sikaso, on be church in Nemo, so the American, you won't Kruma. Na Sasa, we are moved tatui. The China Social Pastor Kojo, when your opportunity could be a bemoa, and yes, you can now be so bet me in the Biafa, over your uncle Tratugu. How about you about you? As some way so was so new one way bet me aka, and yet civil matter near count. A criminal case. And the criminal case, so would you for ya don't to a fiasse. What would be the points that will go through all this way, Jana? What if for any part of America? He has said in a Tamaklu. One quite year was static case no how. Or Koyam ye cross examination on who's a man. Pabam, yes, 70 million senator. Babesia, yes, in Madiaka, Umuya. What we are. And no, and the mark can offer clue say, and that's how the other say oh the fire call now go to America BBNC and this a kero for that so kawa and dear son ye ta to among me that ben ye wo say me betra be mu a de me ya ne say me bo man ne kro no bi wi ma ko tena ma no ne na ma kwa ji o mo pepes e kra ne kra de simple wo to ejapade wa ma no ne a ye ma ho no mo enkrata passport ne ade. Such as say, anti a very dangerous, and I believe says Aban way say Omuni war Omunshenda, a dear Baku a can one more mobile winia about one was operation recover all chronona course. So Oman to me and Tata can offer any one can one. Now any United Party bar, I'm telling you was one Casansi who came back. They're running on up. And they know, and Ghana for no ever tone super go. Now party a yes look uche weed, a party.
On party na ide.
Omu ko solo ku antiana. Kuma se na nwi nkora ne nia ba so ye momu wi.
Akola be na be kan.
Amaru ba ye nyina se.
Maybe what if you do to me transfer say.
Ana no, ana on
go. Maintain. Maybe say solo ku ko so.
What is the video no? Why? Oh, me ma videos ni bi.
Okay.
Ye che.
Improve video no.
Me improve video. Me ba sanya ma no wi. No, ya. Me say me ka so me ai.
Maybe what if you agree with me transfer
2024 okay
yes
by election because we just
yes
and me wafo ni kokkrafo ni kwada okrubu ne e no so ma ko chomu widi please when what sa
I just so there no
I just want something
man say
I dey ko jo so ma me oba tan oba abrewa abesiriwa. Okay, that means such a way.
What they said?
Solo fact, solo. Oh, maybe so. Solo ku.
Solo ku ya in
last week Easter. Odema Richard Kranafi.
Mr. Diamond is here.
Osanema. Beba na material response on this one this year. I mean your birthday, you know. Happy birthday to Madam Patience Anabia Adabre. Part 1 Enterprise returns from Ayakin Moses, Danny and Afiso, yes, Solomon, and a more essay on wish you happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday to Madam Patience. Yeah, me, dancing so far, Richard Honoma. Oh, Part 1 Enterprise, then I never go home. Wafy King Moses, Danny, and Afiso, yes, Solomon. And then a happy birthday to Angeline Shratete. This one is from your uncle Maurice. And on the Emma War, and then a happy birthday to Rita Sewa Ajima of Virginia, USA. This one is from your husband Nana Opoku Ajima, children and the entire Openi Anani family of Achim Abekwase. Of course, and then Miss Anye Biwa, of course, happy birthday to Rita Sewa Ajima of Virginia. USA. This one is from your husband, Nana Opuku Ajima, children, and the entire Openi Anane family of Achima Bekwase. And then a happy birthday to Abidek Alan Booth of Lossing TV. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Lydia Bosompim at Manso Achidia. This one is from Luke Opoku. Happy birthday to Lydia. And then a belated happy birthday to Roxanne Esiam from the entire family of Esiam. And then Amwa family. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Linda Aponsa. This one is from Derek. And then a happy birthday to Reverend Asek Nkrumah, Petranse Beneza Presby Church. So for happy birthday to you. And it is 9:47 in the studios of Kessben 92.9, and I face so Kessben TV on DSTV channel 364, and then on Go TV channel 121. Solomon Solomon Wusu, Director of Communications and my United Party, and I face so Awal Mohammed so I'm sure you want to share some few comments on this one. Yes.
Say MPP go. You see akwabi to TikTok ye concert inti ama MPP egu Ashanti region inti ise ye bibia kra na obi ama ene ye soloku well attended mikobi well attended soloku eti eno no omunya bibia ho nka omo se lady no ene Elizato yeah onye insentreni
insentreni
onu na eye MC omu twi soloku no lady bi ebegina SI oni papa pani bi ena Elizato so ebegina ha onum se onu de nsem kwankwa ena oye enu say okay yempe bibi enfantari akire na enka se ye che wi. There's no single person who took we there na me hobby na me osoloku na se bi so aye then is because we had a successful program and come back so mabunu na mpie me hwe me gina mu bi from negration school mu ho e wo de chem so ena nantiko a base park koye eduani bia sa nchiwe apreprensa akaw ni na keka ho eduani a eye tete eduani a asantima yedi no ehia bi di ewo ho so nana ejei bafo awua wabo adwuma papa we ye warehemu se ebeye ade a ye beye no afi bia MPC ni bebre amoso enye because we see oye no ho no kra no Oko eye insuta kwa mai before so a na eye honorable Collins team former MP for Akumada area ho so ni kurom no into ono so ehia almost every polling station executive any yemu bia efiri kumase ekoka no ho ene omo ehia ye edi nkomo enya factions no Brian Kennedy ni nekeka ho ema nyina no yekoya ye ne omudi nkomo etunsa didi ni nekeka ho the same day ye free hona ye wie solokuna ene nyina no ye san ko nsuta kwa mai before so every weekend your programs are here. We don't give it publicity. Me, there is no single weekend on him. There is no single weekend I mean Kumasi. I go to Kumasi every weekend. You organize a party, and I'm telling you that we will not sit down and say yeah way. Adia ba kwa edi nya kese pa and say juma ye no asantemam adi twem ayantimi ambo hu dawro. Emi ya de bia meka emi ya because you see there is no single district capital in asphalt. Because Asante fi just maybe ogun fe bia asphalt. Asante mampon be bia sa minister na or TikTok minister no ifri no. Ya asphalt okromo.
One TikTok minister no.
Regional minister. Ya asphalt
now qualifies as a TikTok minister.
Oh, say na ono akra na friend ho sa. Because say ono no TikTok na ODG. So ni krom yes you akaka kra bi na ye akufado between FJC to Asuofu.
Okay.
Oko Atria Mountains as I say no asphalt. No do up to Atria Mountains. Kakra na aka no onu ni kroma Asuofu to Nsutano. Aka be 500 meters on ko fix.
Koyo.
Okay.
Koyo.
Yes sir.
Here line same way bi no. Areho. Esre. Esa so ko bugana fo animtie ebu asanteman animtie. Say be here asantini ofiri what say me free. Look, regional minister no omo penso Simon Osemensa ono na region ni nyina nationalsa Oyerepa TV Paka Wilson ebusa a simple question minister bo projects and nine ah oba ye ofi say
oh now I confused
oh
because nukuro kwa kwa ntimi abo nukuro
money what's all kasa wan kan he the money we
minister ebo convanochi mother and dear no o se ye mama ehwe no wo danki to bu ochi
ye danki to I'm telling you uko ho a
Simin Chambers
uko regional minister na chi a
up to date on to fa sa project
no
oh awa men
judges
no
judges dino Mr.
se unim sa judges
Mr. minister na chi
na o ka say no metia
what say over me office na chi
over
project and judges are Washington region nyina no yes dan a village
o the money yes aso
o say ahaya ikra no wo yi sa minister na ma o say no why confused
that day obi ahwe
fantastic ya fa say
no si ni kurom kwa
o de ya fa ne say
ni kurom kwa no ya na asphalt aye no double road
ya fa ne say no why
but what tibi anka
ma menye wo de na minister na confused because mo de ministers ajima men so be ka say no on Tinky Street asenso boachi after that no ono so oni bolare asia and yes wo asenso boachi kwa now you minister for roads and a dear four projects or the na program
onye communicator
and also enanche
it's not a communicator
on one flag bearer sisi wo so owura bawumia and yes bo projects mine the one who are no kuro for 5 northern regions no or say poalu ye ko he na yomunyo so obetina hana wo kase Ghana for
what create region mama hama
oh awa
this one he has done
obena high pressure
what create region mama hama
there was a reason why Ghana for no to abanu boom etian okwa santimantema ekwa na nyinti Kwabiri East omne mass antimai MPP more votes ana mebunu no ene ehunfo ho kekase omampani yakue ho yatue ho acha ma MPP acha enso mo babia mo nya yakwan on do omampani ka kirom okotira oktek FM ka kirom ana da mo kanya na mo ntuma ni se sa no omampani
ekola no kan se mo anya kwan na ye betu atia mo
ana o
ka say oh say ekwan na eguso ayeye because that time
that man cheche mo ka say
that time no
ama beri a o chuma
so say kwan no na
adamu tuma
so oye
mutuma ni se fun kwa no tuma ni pa he to ayi aflawo chief to be fiti o ye nyia atua to o minus say sika wo sa e block cb bra be complete o ko tell peace fm we
ended up finishing that project.
I remember full time that we didn't want to actually. Say MBB said ye. The only reason why sa soluki ebe 100 the coin. Na mo 100 o say
we just say
the members the coin. O here o nyina share yellow. O there pictures.
I mean we pictures yellow
yellow.
I can see yellow. Also we share yellow.
Yeah. The United Party members.
Oh, I can show you the pictures.
Ana dodo na share o yellow. And the call at the end
United members.
Because mo tell you
Debbie.
Aduani wo. Say omo nya omo say tam. Enti no omo opposition afu no omo
na je ba for na wenye minister.
No board member. No that board so MP. No that MP board so. Go check his background. Go check there.
Board member,
MP is to crack issues here.
This board member we just cause
there. Mustafa Hamid morning in court Anambra.
Yes.
What I'm saying is
only
MPP turn ye huna. Say MPP any CPP nebo relegation matches. You must know what time it is. Party na gu. Edi bi na wo mu aye akona wo ho a ye ba te se party bi a ye ntie ne nka ye nim o mo bobra wo ni ba be dada ye krom a.
Kojo onu say Alan free ejuso.
Alan.
Unse wo ejuso.
Yeah.
Ye to abawie.
Yes.
Alan enya 600 votes.
It doesn't matter.
Cheddar enya 1200.
It doesn't matter.
Cheddar.
It doesn't matter.
We are 1200.
It doesn't matter. Wa munya millions no. We are the vice presidential position mama.
Sa party na gu.
Party ben.
MPP.
Good at
enya thousands.
Good at
Obia sending message or say me be conscious say please tell Solomon that Alan Chamatin was part of the 123 ministers.
Yes.
This is from Jenfi.
Yes. Yes.
So party no.
Scandals no kaka scandals NDC for kind no
count.
Only first person or this scandal ba ebre MP.
What scandal is that?
Cash for seat.
That is.
He's the first person.
Cash for seat. I am the so dia ba.
Cash for seat. Only the first person.
No,
this scandal
okay.
Only the first person.
So explain to us.
My personal opportunity I want me that say.
Okay.
Abayon MPPD tia eguye from within. Na succession plan e wo mutirimu too much. Ya ba ben mu foforo.
Succession plan be.
Omo kwa koye program a enya millennium ifo ekuo ye from millennium something. Omo na organize omo program. Alan kra ni mo hwe. Ana mo se mo pese mo involve aban. E di aban na ebe mu ana Alan appointed your friend say Carlos Ahenkra.
Yeah, Carlos, yes.
Deputy Minister says, you handle sa only omunya inkita ho. But no mu free say money bi akoso nti no. Abra mutaka any Sami James meba mutaka dey start. No, don't go there. We don't do what about. We can say Alan ho bom akodi sika no.
Let me ma defend no.
Ana gidi. Oh, ba what was scandal? Gidi.
Me say first scandal na NDC for kind. Man ka say onya scandal. Me say first scandal na NDC for editia MPP aban no. Na ya Alan.
Okay, so explain.
Omo fi say ye kwa kugu Alan Chamati from one party ye kugu na nimasio. Ana omo sa time MPP ne kuta majority of parliament. The speaker of parliament then MPP ni. It is a ye kasi ye parliamentary inquiry into a matter. Party na was one majority will bet me about to Debbie. Oh, I me who minister be and where Fico Senator. Ubi no coffee. And that is why when I'm following him, I'm so proud. Me probably are comfort. And to among the call parliament and your call day for the first time. Public hearing live.